All right, let me show you this delicious, healthy, and extremely tasty broccoli soup with a cheddar crouton. I want you to slice and toast about four, well, you make as many as you want, but I did 4 slices of bread. I toasted them, and I topped them with about an ounce of shredded cheddar cheese. Now, I'm using the yellow kind, the orange. I think it looks nice on the green. All right, if you want to use the white cheddar, go ahead. I think a sharp cheddar is your best bet. And my favorite all-time kitchen gadget here, the creme brulee torch. This prevents me from turning on the broiler. Why do I have to turn on the broiler and heat my oven for 20 minutes to cook 4 pieces of bread? All right, this is like pinpoint. Since the bread was already toasted, I'm just basically melting the cheese and giving it some beautiful color. So I think this is a great trick, and I think every chef should have one of these little torches in the cabinet. All right, so here's our broccoli. I got 2 heads of broccoli. I cut off the flowers, and then the stem I cut into nice small pieces so they cook nice and quick. So that was 2 heads. And in a saucepan here, this is I think a 4-quart pot, I'm going to put a tablespoon of butter and a clove of garlic crushed. And I want you to turn on that heat to high. I want you to grab your wooden spoon. I want you to have your quart of stock ready. So have a quart of stock open and ready, because if this butter starts to burn or the garlic starts to cook too much, you can throw your stock in. So I only want you to sizzle that garlic for just 10-15 seconds, just to kind of extract that beautiful flavor. There you go. And then you're going to dump in 1 quart of any kind of stock. I'm using a chicken stock here. If you're a veggie, use a vegetarian stock, of course, water even. But hey, why are you using water? Come on. All right, into the boiling stock, I want you to leave the heat on high. I want you to add your 2 heads of broccoli. And again, the stems I chopped pretty small. The flowers at the top, not necessary. Those get soft real quick. All right, just tap that down. Now again, if you think there's not enough liquid and you're tempted to add more, don't. Okay, you're going to have too thin of a soup. We're not going to thicken the soup with anything. All right, vegetable soup should be thickened with vegetables. So we're going to just leave it like that. It's on a high boil, and you see that cooking down. Now I'm going to do this for about 7-8 minutes until the thickest pieces are nice and fork tender. See, let's give it a little poke, and that was just about right. Still has a nice green color. And here's our secret weapon. This is called an immersion blender. All right, I highly recommend the metal style. I don't like the plastic ones. All right, the better ones here, and then by better, this wasn't that expensive. It was about $30. But the bottom detaches there. It comes with a whip attachment and so forth. So easy to use. And I think, in fact, I'm sure, if you have one of these immersion blenders, you'll make these vegetable soups at home. They're so easy with this thing, and there's no cleaning the stupid blender. And anyone that's had that beautiful experience of the boiling soup coming flying out of the top of a blender, that's not very enjoyable. So that kind of eliminates that situation. So I'm just going to kind of pulse this on and off. All right, so I'm grabbing some broccoli. I'm just pushing it towards the bottom with that blender on. And, after a couple minutes here of doing that, the pieces will be small enough that you can just leave it on and just kind of tilt it up slightly, and you'll have a beautiful whirlpool going. And again, cooking is fun in general, but some things are more fun than others. This is pretty fun. All right, this is very, there's something very therapeutic about it. Can't explain it. You got to give it a try. So there we go. This is going to make a beautiful, smooth broccoli puree. By the way, I'm showing you like 7 soups at once here. Cauliflower, asparagus, artichoke, you name it. If you can boil a vegetable, use this exact same recipe, and you can make some beautiful soups at home. Some soups are hard to make, some soups aren't. Okay, these vegetable soups are very easy. Chicken noodle with all the slicing and dicing, sure, buy a can. But this thing, no excuse to buy broccoli soup. I'm going to spice mine with a little red pepper. All right, if you want to use black pepper, go ahead. I don't necessarily like the black specks. And I gave that 2 healthy, pretty good-sized pinches of salt. And I want cream of broccoli, so I'm adding cream. That was 1/3 of a cup. That's optional. But I really think it does make a difference. Makes it nice and smooth, and even gives it an even more beautiful color. And then I'm going to give it one last blast with the immersion blender. And again, that thing takes about 30 seconds to clean. And really, I think it's a good investment. Top it with your cheddar crouton there. And that is really delicious. So I hope you enjoy that. Very simple, very easy, very beautiful. Enjoy.